be not content with littleness. When we're trying so hard, sometimes we get into it's that I'm doing it, right? But what's doing it is not the I that I know myself to be. It's the greater I, it's the God, Source, Holy Spirit. And when that happens, that is the zone effect. That is the feeling of being in the field, right? It's just, when it happens, it's like, it's there's no struggle and there's not a lot of effort. It's a flow, right? The effort and the struggle is with the ego, right? When we're battling with the ego against the ego. And there is a place where the struggle ceases. And I know you've had this experience just by what you described, but I want to make the distinction. And some people, sometimes myself included, we get caught up before we know it, we're doing it alone, right? I'm trying to force myself to be a certain way. That is not it. That's not it. So it's more of a stepping back and allowing, and that can be a challenge, right? Because if ego has no, to do that means you're saying to the ego, you have no place here. There's no value in you. There's nothing you can do for me. And that's the last thing the ego wants to hear, right? I'm going to jump in and start the reading here. So it says, be not content with littleness, but be sure you understand what littleness is and why you can never be content with it. Littleness is the offering you give yourself. You offer this in place of magnitude, and you accept it. Everything in this world is little because it is a world made out of littleness, in the strange belief that littleness can content you. When you strive for anything, this is getting to sort of the point of it, when you strive for anything in this world, in the belief that it will bring you peace, you are belittling yourself and blinding yourself to glory. Think about that. It says when you strive for anything in this world, and how many here are not striving for things in the world or haven't striven for things in this world, strove for things in this world? How many have not done that, right? So odds are you're striving right now. That's the odds. Littleness and glory are the choices open to your striving and your vigilance. And this is the difference, like the vigilance. I love the word vigilance because it's a way to be vigilant without fighting, without sort of striving, right? Littleness and glory are the choices open to your striving and your vigilance. You will always choose one at the expense of the other. Yet what you do not realize each time you choose is that your choice is your evaluation of yourself. Your choice is your evaluation of yourself. Choose littleness and you will not have peace, for you will have judged yourself unworthy of it. Remember what it's saying, you're choosing willingness when you're striving for things of the world to make you somehow bigger or better. You're actually choosing littleness doing that. And whatever you offer as a substitute is much too poor a gift to satisfy you. It is essential that you accept the fact, and accept it gladly, that there is no form of littleness that can ever content you. This means all the things we strive for will never actually content us. Not the guy, not the girl, not the money, not the car, not the house, not the job, not the prestige, not the position, not the food, not the drugs, none of it, right? And whatever you offer as a substitute is much too poor a gift to satisfy you. It is essential that you accept the fact, and accept it gladly, that there is no form of littleness, or you could take the word littleness out of there, there is no form that can ever content you. You are free to try as many as you wish, but all you will be doing is to delay your homecoming. For you will be content only in magnitude, which is your home. And that's the experience of the zone effect, right? That momentary experience of being in your magnitude, your home. Everything is flowing. Every thought in your mind becomes a reality and reflection in the world. There is a deep responsibility you owe yourself. There's a deep responsibility you owe yourself, and one you must learn to remember all the time. The lesson may seem hard at first, but you will learn to love it when you realize that it is true and is but a tribute to your power. You who have sought and found littleness, remember this. Every decision you make stems from what you think you are. It represents the value that you put upon yourself. You who have sought and found littleness, remember this. Every decision you make stems from what you think you are and represents the value that you put upon yourself. Believe the little can content you, and by limiting yourself, you will not be satisfied. For your function is not little, and it is only by finding your function and fulfilling it that you can escape from littleness. Finding your function. There is no doubt about what your function is. Here we go. For the Holy Spirit knows what it is. There's no doubt about its magnitude, for it reaches you through Him from magnitude. The function reaches you through the Holy Spirit from magnitude, from God, from source, from the vortex, from heaven, from the zone. The Holy Spirit is your channel, and your function reaches you from that place. You do not have to strive for it because you have it. That's why what I was saying earlier is like sort of an allowing. It's a stepping back and allowing. There's not a lot of struggle necessary. All your striving must be directed against littleness, for it does require vigilance to protect your magnitude in this world. To hold your magnitude in perfect awareness in a world of littleness is a task the little cannot undertake. Thank you for joining us for today's quick video of the Course in Miracles Discovery Meeting. If you want to watch the full version and be able to jump into the live stream and participate, please click below and join the Miracle Makers community. We are here to make miracles together, to make miracles happen for you and for the greater community as a whole. So please click below, become a member of the Miracle Makers community. I look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.